My boss has been bothering me for a week to get rid of all the flies that keep buzzing around our incinerator. I don't know where the hell they all came from so suddenly, but they're a major pain in the ass. You'd think I'd be used to it, considering we deal with municipal waste all day, but honestly, this is the first time we've ever encountered more than a handful of flies. And believe me, this was way more than a handful. I've been trying to figure out where they're all coming from. I've been in and around all the machinery here, and it's pretty damn clean for a dump. Nothing I'd want to eat off of, obviously, but still not bad. There's nothing nearly dirty enough to account for the number of flies buzzing around this place once we start to burn. Excuse my mouth, but these things are fucking disgusting. They're like those big fat flies you see at the beach, and when you swat them, they splatter blood all over the place. Literally every time you kill one, it's like they're vampires or something. They're just filled with blood. They must be biting all the workmen and rats around this place. So gross. There's one thing that might be causing the infestation, but I think if it were the case, my boss wouldn't be bothering me about it. I've known for a while that he's been making some cash on the side by accepting industrial and medical waste from places that can't afford a permit to properly dispose of the stuff. He greases my palm with a couple of hundred every so often, so I'll keep my mouth shut. And hell, I need the money, so I've kept shut up about it this whole time. Still, I can't help but think there's a connection. God knows what those medical places throw away, and if there's anything going to attract flies, it's that. So I was going to post this with just the stuff I wrote above, but I just did our last burn of the day, and I'm a little freaked out. The last burns of the day are when we put in the extra stuff that we're not supposed to be handling. There was some waste from a clinic or some kind of medical facility, I could tell that much, but there were also some things from the old chemical plant that was being recovered or renovated or something. We've heard rumors that the owners of the plant left terrible things in there when they went out of business, but before anyone got a chance to learn what it was, someone bought up the property and started doing renovations. They must have paid off whatever inspectors come around there, because the material they've been sending us to burn has been nasty, especially tonight. Anyway, it'll probably cost me my job if my boss knows how to use the internet well enough to read this, but what I just saw worries the heck out of me. I loaded the biological and chemical waste into the incinerator, and a few things happened. First, the fire burned so intensely that I worried that the chimney would crack. Second, once the majority of the fire died down and the main flames from the incinerator were the only heat source, the black smoke turned bright orange for about 30 seconds. As soon as the smoke changed, every single fly in the place flew out of the room and up into the orange smoke. As it billowed out and the flies mixed in with it, their bodies must have burst because I saw drops of blood raining down on the garbage and landfills below. The smoke turned black again and tapered off, but on the ground where the blood from all the flies rained, thick, heavy mushrooms sprouted almost immediately. There's a swath as far as I can see covered in the things. Now every seagull around the place is going nuts and eating them. I think I see rats running toward them too. While this is all weird, just a minute ago I started getting scared. One of the seagulls that must have had its fill of mushrooms flew in my general direction. While I watched, excuse my language again, it shit on the ground. The moment it hit the dirt, more mushrooms sprouted. Thin, stringy ones. Ants are already swarming around it and taking pieces away. I don't know what's happening here, and it seems impossible that the things can grow so fast, but there are literally thousands of birds and countless bugs eating these mushrooms that just happened out of blood and toxic smoke. That can't be good, right? Today's No Sleep story comes from username Ia. Make sure to check out their website unsettlingstories.com for more. New videos every week. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And sweet dreams.